everybody, welcome to Sophie Physiotherapy. Today I'm going to give you a quick run through of basic stretches for all the muscle groups. We'll run through each one starting from the bottom, from the calves, hamstrings, quads, into our groins, hips and glutes. Bit of the back, sides, working our way up to the thoracic and a bit into the shoulders as well. It's just a very simple exercises just to finish off your runs, finish off your exercise at home with a few gentle stretches. So to start with, all we'll do is working through the calves. So take a big step out forwards. We're stretching this back leg, so the back heel shouldn't be lifted off the ground. It should be pushed forwards, pushed onto the ground with our weight pushing forwards. So keeping that whole back leg straight, lean forwards through that front bent leg. The front bent leg is just helping your stability and you're pushing through the back. You should feel this working your back calf. Hold that there for approximately 20 seconds. I will repeat each exercise a couple of times. For the purpose of this video, I'm just showing you how to do them. So this would be your calf stretch. So if you need to stretch your calf, work this one. Specifically, it's your gastrocnemius, so it's the big powerful muscle. That said, therefore, there's another deep muscle in your calf, your soleus. So working the same leg, keeping your heel flat on the floor still, sit back into that back leg this time. So put the weight through it, keeping your heel flat. You'll feel this a little bit lower down, deeper into that calf muscle. Again, the front leg is just helping us stabilise. All the work is done on this back leg. Again, we'd hold it here for 20 seconds. Again, repeat it a few times. Good. Relaxing up. Keeping on the same leg for the purpose of the video, we'll stretch our hamstrings. So for this one, we're pushing that leg straight in front of us. So straight, pushing our weight through our bum, pushing down into it. The foot can be flat on the floor to stretch the hamstring, or if we want to add a bit of a sciatic stretch as well, then we can add the toes up as well. If we want a bit of a neural kind of glider, we can actually move the feet up and down and work the nerve that way. So straight leg for the back of our hamstring on this one. Good. If it's quads you want to stretch, simple way, straight after you run, this position here. Use a wall if you need to for your balance. What we would do is we're aiming to bring our foot to our bum. Feeling a nice stretch all the way down the front of that quad. Good. Into our groins this time. Like I said, we're just flying through, so you can stop as you wish on each muscle group you want to stretch. But if you want to stretch your groin, one way to do it, there's hundreds of ways for every stretch, but I'm just showing you dead simply. So if it's the groin we want to stretch, we're going to literally point the opposite. Point one foot to the side, 1 foot forwards. Push into the way we're travelling, so the foot that's turned to the side, we head that way. We should feel a nice stretch down the inside of the groin. Good. Try not to lean forwards too much, so try and be upright. Good. And back up again. Perfect. So do both sides, and then just push into it. You have that foot turned out as well. Good. Waking up into the hips and the glutes. A nice one that I like to do after a run is come towards a wall and like a figure of four. So just gently rest that foot on towards to just above the knee. Let this leg just drop out again. Use a wall if you need to. You can apply a bit of gentle pressure, but don't force any movements, any of these stretches. And then from here, all we're doing is sitting back into it. I think in yoga it's like a tree pose, I believe, but I'm no true yogalist, so correct me if I'm wrong. Good. Again, we would do that one both sides. From here, we're going to bend through our lower backs, just gently, bit by bit, bending, bending, bending. You'll see I haven't actually got much lumbar movement myself. And we just let our head hang, let everything hang. If your hands reach the floor, fantastic. Mine unfortunately don't. But it is something I've been working on for years. Good. Slowly bringing yourself back up again. From here, stretch back, so hyperextending that spine. Feel a nice stretch into our hip flexors as well. So nice back. If we want, when we do this, I just like to get my elbows and pull them in as well. And then I just feel a little bit of a stretch across my chest while I do this. Super. Back up to the middle. From here, as we reach down the leg with one hand, come up and across with the other. Feel a lovely pull all down the side. Good, and you would obviously swap and do both sides. Brilliant. And then as you would have, again, holding each one for 20 seconds, then bringing our arms forwards as if we're hugging something in front of us. So this position here, really trying to round the shoulders, really getting a lovely stretch all the way through here. From this position here, you can then just take it to a side, feel it a little bit more in one shoulder, and to the other side. Good. Again, as always, hold each movement approximately 20 seconds. There's no true evidence regarding exact times, exact reps, sets, etc. for stretching, depending on what we want to achieve. So I kind of just hold it long enough to feel like I've actually loosened up a muscle, or I can feel some kind of response happening. Some muscle groups take a few seconds, some take a bit longer for me. So just play it by how you feel. From here, with this arm, once we've just done this one, we're going to feed it behind our head. Use the other arm just to gently push the elbow down. This position here, holding it here, and again you would then swap and do the other side, feeling a nice stretch all down the backs of your arms. And your final ones. So from here, take your arm across your body, use the other hand, just push just down from the elbow, just add a bit more of a stretch through that shoulder, and swapping sides. Good. And finally, just a few, you can either do a few shoulders or just some gentle neck stretches. So that was a fly through stretch video, so by all means stop, pause, write your notes. If you want anything specific then be in touch, but you've covered there, we've got a couple of calves, hamstrings, quads, groins, hips, a little bit of deep abs, kind of lats, lower back, front into our hip flexors. We did a bit of arms, a bit of shoulders, a bit of thoracic and a bit of chest and a bit of neck. So a bit of everything for you. Anything you want more specific then please let me know. As always, if you're struggling with anything then please be in touch. You can get in touch with me via my Facebook page, facebook.com/SophieMarPhysiotherapy, or my website www.sophiemarphysiotherapy.co.uk, Twitter @SMarPhysio, and on all of them have my telephone number and my email. So I hope you're feeling nice and mobile and nice and stretched and loose after your exercise, and I hope you're enjoying it. Take care everyone, bye bye.